When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Purdue Boilermakers taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hawkeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense takes the field for the first time today. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Welcome to Dynasty Mode. Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Choose your settings and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up? And now you'll choose. Here, you'll choose to create a coach. Now it's time to choose your coach archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you? Acquiring players, maximizing player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed? Congratulations, it's time to sign your... welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Hawkeyes will put total leather to crank us up. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense is on the field for the first time today. Two programs very similar in their DNA, rugged and tough, sort of epitomizing the Heartland and playing for the Heartland Trophy.
It's an old rivalry, but a relatively new trophy in this game. And trust me, Wisconsin, Iowa, they don't care that it's new. It's another thing to put in their trophy case, and both teams want it.
Yeah, everybody wants the trophies. I think it's always fun, but more importantly, you want the bragging rights that come with it. Rivalry games matter. They matter to fans, they matter to players, they matter to coaches. That every game's the same nonsense.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's Van Dyke. There's nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. To throw, it's Van Dyke. Pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
You You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3. He gets it in! Touchdown, Iowa!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Van Dyke. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Might be looking to run. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's 1st quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. Looking to throw on second down. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Look at that toughness, just running for everybody. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. He's looking to throw it. He unleashes a long one. He caught it, and he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Iowa! That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over the Sharks.
Going up top on first down.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Smashes through the tackle. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The D scoops it up, and everybody will. Touchdown, Iowa! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Badgers line up to punt it away. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He fires to the left side. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some
And he's running in the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Getting some... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Iowa! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you should go to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Hold it, open.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Time to take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Look at the pass. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Hawkeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He caught it. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the pummeling has started. Been good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and And they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Iowa! And the beatdown has ensued. Iowa has extended its lead as they try to take hold of the Heartland Trophy.
Iowa taking over now in the second half of this game. Offense and on defense, they are imposing their will, David. They want this Heartland Trophy back.
They want to go get it. They want some bragging rights. Both these programs, obviously close to each other, familiar with each other, kind of have the same DNA, but only one team gets bragging rights.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hold it, offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And so after the scintillating return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the route is on. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Trying to get... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And when you're on defense and it's wet, exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with this.
Touchdown, Iowa! And the stomping has commenced.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Southern Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's locked. Feeling some heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's going for the big play. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown! And the punishment has been extended. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air. It's Luck. Pocket starts, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert? To scoop it up. Touchdown, Iowa! It's with the scoop and score. And he made the wet turf, no problem at all. What a play by the defense there. Loose football. Country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Off the play fake on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Coming after it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They're bringing heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Luck. Got his man quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming. They have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the pummeling has started.
Well, they were able to come out here in week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. Obliterates him, still on the move. Iowa! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. Scanning the field, it's Luck. Floats it out in space. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense. That ball was squirted. Field finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice.
And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. Oh! The defense got it. ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it. Point without problem. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Batted into the air, and it's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one in.
Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been like... Offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Iowa! And the stomping has commenced.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll throw it on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Looking to scramble. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. 5 of them might have been in this game.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And the punishment has been extended. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt. It's over. But you know what? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards. So I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score. Offense, get the stats.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's locked. Skips away from pressure. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Ripping through the defense. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat. Yeah, when you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he tacked on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.